frantic rescue efforts in the United States and in China to save trapped miners. And in Australia, new outrage over the oil spill near the Great Barrier Reef. It's 7 a.m. on Wednesday. It's April 7th. We're overlooking Hong Kong's rather murky Victoria Harbour. A warm welcome to World Report. I'm Manisha Tang. Thanks for joining us. Well, a local tsunami watch is now in effect in Indonesia. This after a major earthquake you've been hearing about struck off the coast of Sumatra. The magnitude 7.8 quake rattled the island less than an hour ago. There are no immediate reports of damage or injuries at this time, but let's get more on the quake now. Dr. Kurt Frankel is with the Georgia Institute of Technology. He's an earthquake expert. He joins me now. What can you tell us? 7.8 in what is reputedly, of course, the Ring of Fire.
That's right. So it's a magnitude 7.8, and it occurred in a very similar tectonic setting to the Chile earthquake, where we have one plate subducting beneath another plate. So the oceanic plate subducting beneath the Australian plate.
Now, maybe it's just us in the media noticing these things more, but it feels like we've been hearing about more and more earthquakes recently of this sort of magnitude. Is there any connection?
I still don't think there's any connection between them. Again, I think it's a heightened sense of awareness given the devastating earthquake in Haiti back in January, and of course the fifth largest earthquake on record in Chile at the end of February. And a 7.8 magnitude earthquake in this region is not terribly unusual. It's still a fairly large earthquake, but not uncommon in this area.
Okay, we've heard about a local tsunami warning. How does that differ from the other sorts of tsunami warnings that we get? What does it mean exactly?
Right. Well, with a 7.8 magnitude earthquake in this sort of setting, you probably wouldn't expect a very large tsunami. The ocean floor probably won't move that much compared with, say, the magnitude 9.1 Sumatra earthquake in 2004. And so there might be some local effects based on the local shape of the coastline from some minor waves that are fairly low heights, but they might be amplified a little bit by variations in the local coastline. And so that's probably why the local warning is in effect.
Okay, Dr. Frankel, I'm going to take you to Guillermo Arduino, who's standing by in our weather center. He has a question for you. Guillermo, go ahead.
Kurt, I wonder about the depth of the earthquake, because here, according to USGS, it's talking about 46 kilometers or 28.6 miles down. And then the other thing is, you mentioned it's very common for earthquakes like this, but we have 17 a year only within that range, 7 to 7.9.
Yeah, I think, again, I think it's